Hey guys, welcome back to the Kool-Aid Podcast. Welcome back to another video. On today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Robert Lewandowski, as it appears to be that this is going to be his final season at the club. And as well, talking about some injuries, giving you guys some injury updates, and lastly, talking about Frankie de Jong's renewal. And it's only a matter of time before it's officially announced. But before I get started on the video, guys, make sure to follow me on all of my social media platforms. Everything's posted down below in the description. Go over there and check me out. Allow you guys to stay up to date with everything that I do on the channel. And as well, the link to become a member is also posted down below. But as always, guys, let's get started with the video. All right, guys, let's get started with the video. And let's talk about Robert Lewandowski. Because throughout I would say, the start of this season, we've seen Robert Lewandowski in a different role. Hansi Flick starting Ferran and Marcus Rashford more often than not than Robert Lewandowski. I know Robert Lewandowski, he has picked up, a small little injury that hasn't allowed to start for Barcelona. But at the same time, when he has been fit, Hansi Flick has been using him more of a super sub and making sure he's fresh for the big occasions rather than starting him in every single match. And I think that's a smart role. We've seen Robert Lewandowski even speak about that, the changing role that he's going to be having this season. And I completely agree. Robert Lewandowski, getting up there in age, still being one of the best strikers in the world, but we have to manage his minutes. We have to be careful. And this appears to be his last season, as reports are saying that Robert Lewandowski, he will not be continuing next season. This will be his last. Barcelona are already looking for a replacement. They're looking at the strikers with the addition of looking for a right back. Right now, it remains to be seen whether Lewandowski will continue playing in professional football or if he's going to be looking for a different team. And the most likely option is for him to leave as a free agent at the end of the season. Both the club and Robert Lewandowski, they are looking into it. And right now, there hasn't been any formal communication that's taking place between neither of them. There hasn't been anything official. This is just, things are going back, in the back of both the club and the player's mind. And it's most likely going to happen. Barcelona and Lewandowski focus on winning everything there is possibly to do and compete for all the titles in this season. But at the same time, we have to understand that, a legendary striker who's done amazingly well for Barcelona in his twilight years of his career, we do have to move on from him. And looking at how his role is going to be shifting throughout the season, a replacement is going to be needed, and we are going to be needing to move on from him. And I want to first thank all the goals and all the moments that he has offered. And at the same time, I want to hear your guys' opinions in regards to his legacy. We're going to be talking about this more in detail once it actually happens. Once he plays his final game for Barcelona, we can have an episode where we talk about his legacy at the club. But at the same time, what replacements are you guys looking for? Julian Alvarez, Haaland, dream moves for Barcelona, but at the same time, very, very unlikely, as the finances, they are constraining us. But that's what the media is reporting. But moving on now, guys, I'm going to be talking about Lamine Yamal. I'm going to be talking about some injury updates, as Lamine, he did pick up a knock. He wasn't available against Sevilla. Reports are saying that he's recovering really well and that he is expected to receive the medical green light for this weekend's match against Girona. He's going to be playing limited minutes, but he has been able to train with the squad normally alongside Fermin Lopez. It seems that Fermin Lopez as well going to be able to play this weekend, but to what extent, we're going to have to see. And the plan for Lamine Yamal is for him to reach full fitness by El Clásico, for him to be at 100% for that game. And I completely agree. Use the Girona match and the game against Olympiacos in the Champions League in order to build up that match sharpness and to build up that fitness and momentum for that game, because that is the crucial match that we want Lamine Yamal to be 100% ready for. And the international break never does Barcelona favors. Ferran Torres picking up some discomfort, picking up a knock away on international duty. He missed Spain's match against Bulgaria due to muscular discomfort. He is expected to be available for Barcelona this weekend against Girona, but the club decided not to take risks, and this could be a great opportunity for Hansi Flick to start, that front line that we all wanted. Marcus Rashford, Lamine Yamal, Fermin Lopez, and Rafinha. But let's see how everyone is going to be at. Lamine Yamal could be involved, but most likely not from the start. Rafinha doing really well at the gym, but Barcelona not wanting to take a risk. And so we could generally be seeing, a front line of Draw, Marcus Rashford, Robert Lewandowski, and Rooney Bardghji. That could be Barcelona's front line this weekend against Girona. Let's see how it all pans out. And in regards to Dani Olmo, good news. There isn't a muscle tear in regards to his calf. There were some reports that there was a tear in his calf, but currently that isn't the case. But he's still going to be out for a couple of weeks. Reports are saying that he's going to be out for roughly 2 to 3 weeks. He is a doubt for that game against Real Madrid for El Clásico, but isn't ruled out as of yet. Let's see what happens in regards to that. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I know he's playing particularly well, but we want to have as many options for Hansi Flick available. We want to have options to come out from the bench. We want to have players who can rotate and give rest to. And so while Dani Olmo being out injured isn't the biggest blow, we do want him to be back. That way he can add some options for Hansi Flick in the attack. Let's see what happens. And the last piece of news that I did want to discuss with you guys today is in regards to Frankie de Jong, because Frankie de Jong, apparently, he will be signing his contract renewal on Wednesday. This upcoming Wednesday, the 15th of October, he will be renewing until 2029, and his release clause is set to be increasing from 400 million to 500 million, $500 million. I don't understand why Barcelona, they have these outrageously, high salaries. Well, no, I understand why they have the salaries, but just leave it at $1 billion. If you have all your Pedris, your Yamals, all these players at $1 billion, why not just keep that the same for everyone? I don't understand. Why have $1 billion for some and 500 million for another? If 500 million and $1 billion, it's still on the table for any club in the world. It's basically the same thing. But guys, that's some great news in regards to Frankie de Jong. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. What do you guys make of Barcelona moving on from Robert Lewandowski? What do you guys make of his time so far at the club in what was 3 years, I would say? What do you guys make of his time here, and who would you guys sign to be his replacement? Haaland, Julian Alvarez, Guirassy from Dortmund. I want to hear everything down below. Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. And see you guys all in the next video. Peace out, guys. Alegría,